Hello folks, Killfacer Baylor here, doing a really quick comparison. I was asked by a viewer and clanmate to take a look at the differences between fire and ice mages and what suggestions to use. I assume this will mostly apply to people who are just leveling up. So let's take a look at the skills here. Okay, so first of all, the reason that there are fire mages and ice mages is this attunement. See how in the description of Ice Attune it says this spell cannot be cast while under the effects of Fire Attunement, and in the description of Fire Attunement it will tell you that it cancels the effects of Ice Attunement. And basically Ice Attunement boosts Ice Blast and Ice Shards directly. Now it will not show up in this description right now. It says 6,551, and if I cast to this, right, we see that it should go up, and it should go up by nearly 2,000. And yet, if we look at the description again, first find the skill, because I'm a noob, then look at the description again, and we notice it didn't go up at all, but the damage from the attunement is taken into account. Fire Bolt and Ice Shards are two skills that you get right off the bat. They're the first and second skills given by the quest line. You get them for free. They're really your primary DPS skills. They only hit a single target, but relatively quick cooldown in comparison to the AoE skills. And they hit relatively hard, considering, so both are good for any DPS mage. And then basically what you're going to do in all cases where you're trying to maximize your DPS pretty much is you're going to use both Firebolt and Ice Shards, and then you're going to use an Attunement and an AoE skill on top of that. So if I've put points in Ice Attunement, then I want to put points in Ice Blast, but not in Firestorm. If I had used Fire Attunement, I would still have as many points as I needed to max Ice Shards and Firebolt, and I would use Firestorm and Fire Attunement. So that's kind of the basics. You'll see a lot more end gamers going Ice. The reason is Fire. The formulas are in favor of Fire mages, the damage formulas, right? Fire mages are going to be higher DPS without calculating in gear. However, the formulas plateau, so there comes a point where adding more fire magic or ice magic or focus doesn't bump the damage of the skills a whole lot. And what they've done to try and equalize it out is that this is a good piece of jewelry to see it. You'll see that your Firebolt is increased by 400 and your Ice Shards is increased by 700. So they've given more direct damage to Ice Shards. And that trend continues. Here we'll take a look at, at some jewelry that I have, where I have matching pieces for those two skills as well. And the same thing will be true for Ice Blast versus Firestorm, but I'm not carrying Firestorm jewelry. So here is Ice Shards. It's the same type of ring, 8 skill points to it, so same tier, 540 damage. And then, that's the same one. Let's give you the other one. There you go, Firebolt, 8 points, only 270 damage, which is half. And so, as you hit that plateau and it becomes harder to contribute with other things other than direct damage, the boosted direct damage to ice skills actually makes the ice mage catch up and may eventually make the ice mage surpass the fire mage in total DPS, although at the moment they're pretty equal. At end game with top gear, they're not equal while leveling. The faster cooldown of fire mage skills and the fact that they are favored by the damage formulas means that a fire mage is generally going to level faster. But it is worth noting as well that at very low level, about level 50 to level 120 or so, your best option is actually a hand-to-hand build that's going to use... I'm wrong? Okay. Here we go. That's going to use Cloak of Fire along with your Attunement, the AoE, and direct damage skills for your attunement, and your lure of fire, and then, or even your lure of ice, the correct lure for your element, and then using energy shield to tank. So there are guides to all those on the forums. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next video.